Hi, everyone. Good morning. We're live and right on time to begin. Hopefully you have a chair ready and you're ready to start your practice this morning. I'm going to move just one thing. There we go. And I'm going to close the door so we have nice and quiet today. All right. All right, so go ahead and have a seat. And bring your feet to the floor. Just had a little check-in with Katrina, the owner of Karma Yoga Center here, and just checking in with each other. And it's hard for me to check in with all of you, but if you'd like to leave a comment in the sidebar, please do so. I'd just like to say good morning and namaste, and thank you for being here. I was pondering kind of moving through this process of maybe re-entering into society in a way and going forth with some activities. You may be finding yourself starting to make plans with friends and loved ones. I have, and had a gathering with family on Friday night for my nephew's birthday, and as interesting as it was going into the situation, it was really, really nice to connect with my family and just tell them that I love them and share some moments and create some memories. So I hope we can begin to do that collectively and begin to see human faces again. That's a lovely thing. I'm a fan personally of connection, and hope to connect with you just a couple more weeks through these chair yoga practices. So bring your feet to the floor. Shoes are okay. If you have your shoes on, no worries. Just feel that your heels and the balls of the feet are all connected to the earth, and placing the hands to the knees can be helpful. Just shifting the shoulders a little bit forward so you feel the weight pressing down into the feet just for a couple breaths. Just allowing us to ground into the earth. You can keep the eyes open or close them here. Just a few deep breaths. Just a general check-in. Let the face relax. Let some tension drop away from his shoulders and the elbows. And now let those shoulders come up and over your hips so you feel a bit more pressure into those sits bones, into the chair. You can keep the hands where they are or let the hands slide up to about mid-thigh and let your elbows drop underneath the shoulders here. Feel the length in your spine. Let the crown of your head, top of head, drop up towards the sky. We'll keep our chin nice and level, and this is like our Tadasana pose. Feeling from the crown of the head, nice and tall, to sits bones. And feeling from sits bones down the legs into the feet. And for a moment, just feel balance between right and left side of body. Balance between right and left side of brain, perhaps. Feel the breath move in through both nostrils evenly, and even both lungs evenly. And once the calm kind of washes over you, you can bring your hands to heart center, and we'll set our intention for our practice today. And I just ask that you maybe bring this idea of steadfast steadiness, not only to your practice now, but to your week, and to your moments ahead. Just coming back to steadfast faith, you can call it, trust that everything's going to be okay. And being in this place where we can move into the mind of a Jedi. And to me, the Jedi is the steadfast warrior. You can choose any warrior you would like in your mind's eye here that you find to be steadfast, disciplined. In our yoga practice, we call it tapas. It's like that fire that burns within us, that discipline to keep coming back. Good. Just let the chin drop in towards the chest and breathe the eyes open, nice and easy, nice and slow. We'll interlace our fingers, pull our elbows together, and roll out the wrists to begin. And wherever you are in your practice or wherever you are in your day, in your life, I hope you can find that Jedi strength for the next few weeks. Reverse directions if you haven't already. Just rolling out and feeling into those wrists. Good, now bring your hands to your heart. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, press the palms away around your back. Let your chin drop and just reach the palms forward. Straighten the arms the best you can. Good, and then just a slow reach up towards the sky. No hurry. And bend both elbows, palms up towards the sky still. Take a big breath in and a big reach up. And as you exhale, open up your arms. Good. Flip your palms. Inhale, reach up, stretch up to the sky. If you can, bring the palms to touch and bring them right in front of your heart. Nice and slow. Let's do that again. Interlace fingers, take a breath in. As you exhale, press the palms away, reach and stretch, really round through your back. Maybe feel like, ooh, back ribs. Good, inhale, reach up to the sky, nice and easy. Take a big giant breath in. Exhale, open up the arms, haw it all out. Flip the palms, inhale, reach up, stretch up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Good. Look down at the palms, open them up like a book, and then flip the palms onto themselves and roll out the wrist this way. Keep grounding down through your feet as you sit up nice and tall through your spine, using your back muscles, maybe engaging the belly so you can feel the strength of your core. Good. Now bring palms to touch. Open them towards the earth, backs of hands, towards the floor, towards the heart with the fingertips, and all the way around. This one is a bit more challenging for the mind, but so good for the left and right side of brain. And our proprioception, our limbs, where they are in space. Good. Now bring the palms back together. Interlace the fingers. We'll go one more time. Take a big giant breath in here. Reach and stretch. Feel the back of your heart open up as the shoulder blades peel away from each other. Good, a big opening up, throw it towards the sky and a big breath in. Exhale, open up your arms. Good. Bring left arm up to the sky. You can take right hand to hip or thigh. Take a big reach and stretch and take it on over for the ribs. And if you don't feel it in your ribs and you only feel the shoulder, just keep that arm nice and straight if you can for a moment. And feel from the shoulder through the fingertips. Good, one more breath. Good, reach up, stretch up, and release that arm. Other side. Reach right arm up to the sky. Big breath in and then take it on over. Again, if your ribs aren't able to kind of separate and spread, just focus on that right lung and the shoulder through the fingertips, that stretch that you will feel. Good, one more breath. Good. And bring it up and release, nice and easy, nice and slow. Start with a sweet twist today. Take the left hand to the opposite knee, to the right knee. Sit up nice and tall and just turn your shoulders, turn your gaze to the side wall. You can keep your chin level with your chest, the center of your chest, or you can draw your chin more towards the right shoulder. Just feel a long spine and a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. And slowly come back to center. We'll go other side. Take your right hand to your left knee. Slide your shoulders to the opposite wall. Feel that your feet are still rooting and grounding into the floor and that your spine is nice and tall. And if you want, the chin can stay right where it is, or you can bring the neck into it by drawing the chin towards shoulder. Good. Just an easy twist here. One more breath in. Exhale. And return to center, nice and easy. Good. Slide your hands to the knees, please, and open up your heart. So lift the chin a little bit, peel the heart open, shoulders back, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, roll the spine, drop the chin. Feel the core strong. Good. Inhale, lift and open your chest. Exhale, scoop and round your back. Good. A couple more. Inhale. Feel the whole spine as you exhale, round. Feel the front of your heart lift and open as you breathe in. And exhale, scoop and round. Nice and easy here. Good. Roll up nice and easy, nice and slow. And let's take it into reaching both arms up to the sky. If you can, take opposite hand to opposite elbow. And now lift the shoulders. If your arms are out in front of you, that's okay. Just lift the shoulders forward. Good. And then pull the shoulders down. So you're kind of resting forearms, top of head. Good. Lift the shoulders. And draw them down. Good. Now bring your cradled arms right out in front of your chest and just move side to side. Whatever feels good here. So if it's a little less mobility, that's okay. Do the best you can. Smooth out your breath and feel the shoulder girdle. Good. And with this, I can feel my chest a bit. So let's move into the chest, bringing the palms to touch. Bring your elbows so wide, but my hands are away from my heart, maybe a few inches. And press those palms together. Engage the muscles of the chest. And feel the arms and the lats here alongside the ribs from the armpits. Good. Squeeze. I know, a little shaking is okay. Good. And then gently release. Let's lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Take a big giant breath in. Exhale, release, like kind of strongly. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let them go. One more. Inhale. And release. Let's do it with the arms. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, let them release. Good. Slow inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, release. Let's do one more. It's kind of fun. Inhale. And exhale. All right. I hope that brought a smile to your face, perhaps, just being kind of silly. All right, let's move into the legs here. Press down into your right foot and lift your left leg straight out in front of you. You can have the hands to hips or hands to thighs. Flex your toes towards your body. Really stretch and press through your heel, through that calf, and point the toes. Stretch the top of the foot, the ankle, a couple more. As slow as you can go to really feel and be in that place of using the mind with the body. Good. Roll the ankle out in one direction and roll the ankle out in the other direction. Good. Now keep that leg as straight as you possibly can. Feel that you're firing up that left quad, pressing through the heel. Take a big, giant breath in here. And exhale, bend the knee, interlace fingers around the shin or the hamstring. Sit up as tall as you possibly can. Take a big, giant breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze the knee, the thigh into the ribs. All the air out. One more like this. Deep breath in. Release the knee away from chest. Exhale, pull the knee into chest. Good. Let's roll out the ankle here while we're pulled in each direction. Good. Now, nice and easy, let's go ahead and cross the ankle over. Flexion in that ankle. Sit up as tall as you possibly can. A little pressure with left hand to left knee. And if you would like more stretch, just begin to let the chest come forward towards the shin. A couple deep breaths through the outer hip. Good. Let's do one more. Think about from the crown of your head as you breathe in down to the base of your spine. And as you exhale, fold forward. Just let all that energy release down through the legs and the hip. Good. Round the back and roll up nice and easy, nice and slow, one vertebra at a time, and we'll switch it out. Bring your left foot to the earth and press into it as you lift your right leg straight forward. Flex your toes in towards your body and point them away. Good. A couple more. Slow as you can. It's part of being a Jedi as we're thinking about what we're doing, right? Good. And then roll out this ankle in each direction. Good. Now, really fire up the quad here. So press through your heels straight as you can. Full extension. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend into that knee and interlace the fingers around the shin or hamstring here. Sit up as tall as you can. No leaning into the back of the chair and roll up the ankle here. Feel that. The knee bent. Good. Now, let the knee be slack a little bit. Take a big breath in with a long spine. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest, compression. Maybe stretch your low back here. Inhale, lift and reach the crown of the head high to the sky. Exhale, pull that knee in round the back, compression. Maybe stretch your low back. Cross the ankle over the knee and let this knee be heavy. Right hand to right knee now. And if you want, you can begin to hinge forward, just drawing a deeper stretch into that outer right hip and maybe even low back. You might feel sensation. But nice long spine. So if you're very rounded, just lift the heart. Another breath from the crown of the head. Inhale to the base of the spine. You can even close the eyes here. As you exhale, just let everything release out of that hip and sits bones. Good. And round your back, roll up nice and easy, nice and slow. The head comes up last. Good. Release this foot to the earth. Bring your feet together and your knees together. All right. Let's hinge forward and bring all of our weight into the balls of the feet. Lift your heels. So good. And lower them down. Good. Lift your heels. This is for the ankles and the feet. Press all 10 toes with the heels lifted. Press all 10 toes down into the earth. Feel that your calf muscles are engaged. Lift your heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower your heels around and scoop your back and roll up nice and easy. Good. So I'm about halfway on the chair now. I'm not sitting at the edge of the front and I'm not at the back of the chair either. I'm squeezing my knees together, squeezing my feet together and bringing hands to hips here or the arms of chair. I'm sitting up as tall as I can. Engage the core and bring your legs forward. Whoa. A little different. Good. Feel the strength of your core. And if it's too much for the hip flexors, just release, bend into the knees and release the feet to the earth. Good. We'll do one more. Squeeze your knees together, squeeze your feet together. Sit up as tall as you can. Engage your core, so you have to kind of scoop like we've been doing, and lift the legs to your heels. Take a big giant breath in. And exhale. That was not easy. All right, let the feet come apart and shake them out. Let that go. Awesome job. A little different, yeah? All right, I'm scooting back, just a little bit adjustment here. Feet back to hip width distance apart. And let's move across the body here. Take your left arm nice and long. Palm faces up towards me and then up towards the sky and then down. Get as much range of motion as you can here through the shoulder. So flip the palm as far as you can, maybe towards the back wall, maybe even up towards the ceiling a little bit. Just isolating one side here today. Good. And without the ribs and without the movement side to side that we normally do, reach and stretch your left arm away, thumb up, take a big giant breath in, and maybe open the chest here. Good. And then sweep the arm across the body and bring it across your chest. Now we get to shift the weight to each sits bones. Reach and sweep. Reach and sweep. Good. A couple more. Breathe in as you open the arm and exhale as you sweep across. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back to center. Now the right arm reaches and stretches away from you. Palm up towards the sky, and then flip that palm all the way towards the back wall, maybe further, and just feel that your shoulder girdle is spinning forward, right? The eye of the elbow starts facing up, and then it turns forward, and then maybe down. Good. Keep that arm nice and straight, and just feel the strength of that. I know it's not easy, but it's so good for us, right? We want to keep all this synovial fluid going in our Jedi arms, and our Jedi fingers or digits. Good. Now palm forward, thumb up. Open up the chest a bit. So feel that you're broadening that collarbone. Take a big giant breath in. And as you reach across, sweep the arm. And now we get to tip. So feet are rooted to the floor, and I'm just tipping the sits bones from one to the other, just feeling that stable of center, and that you can shift side to side, right? We can be shapeshifters for a couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. All right, very good. Ooh, I'm feeling that. A couple of shoulder shrugs. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Loosen them up. All right, just a tiny little neck stretch today. So start to take the head in this nose is creating this infinity symbol, right? Just right out in front of you. You can close the eyes. And you're just moving the neck as best you can. Good. And then really important, come back to center. Lift the chin away from the chest. Feel the heart lift and open up your mouth and stretch your jaw. You can even take your fingers to the sides of the jaw and just really press into them and draw the down. Whatever feels good. Little jaw stretch. All right, release back to center here. Turn your head to the left, over left shoulder, and through center and over right shoulder. And through center, over left shoulder, and then this arcing shape like a rainbow or an arc. Other side, and then back again. Scanning the room for any other Jedis that might be among you. And one more here. I'm in that state of mind. I don't know why. chin back to center. All right, let's just allow for ourselves to come back to center. So always coming back to that idea of steadfast if we can. And a really easy, simple tool that you can use by doing this is feeling the shoulders over the sits bones, feeling the spine nice and long, right? Feel yourself in your strength. And for me, a very simple way is to open up the arms, take a big breath in, reach up to the sky, bring the palms to the heart on exhalation. 2 more like this. Open up your arms, sweep them wide to the sky, and exhale, bring your hands to heart. It's very centering. 1 more. Sweep your arms wide and high. Breath in. Palms to touch and bring them in front of your heart. Good. Now just close your eyes. Do this periodically throughout our practice just to recenter and refocus. Feeling the length of spine, feeling the breath smoothly move in and out from the nose and lungs. And we just simply remind ourselves that we are all on the warrior's path, whether we choose to acknowledge it or not. Good, and with that, we will take a warrior pose. So let the eyes breathe open, nice and easy here, and bring your hands to your knees. Okay, now I will scoot to more the, not necessarily the very edge of the chair. We still want the stability of the chair. Bring your right leg away, just go wide with the legs, and then reach your left leg long, if you can. If the foot is kind of lifted, that's okay. If you can, get an side ankle stretch by pressing that knife edge of the foot down. Then bring your awareness to your left knee and see that that knee is right over. So if it's swung open, bring it right over the ankle. You can even press the hand into the knee to sit up nice and tall. So all shoulders and hips are square. And with this left hand, just start to lift the arm, okay? And press into the left foot. Good, that's our stability and our strength. The belly pulls in slightly. And now lift your right arm away from right knee. Take your gaze over the fingertips, and this is our warrior. Press down through both feet and feel both legs stable into the earth. Breathe from fingertips into the heart. Exhale down the body into the floor. Good, 1 more like this with the gaze steady. Breathe in from fingertips through the heart. Exhale down the body, down the legs into the earth. Good, now slowly stay legs, keep the legs and bring your hands to heart. Bring your gaze forward. Now press your palms together and do that same thing, just opening at elbows and squeezing. Now we're just really engaged with the whole front body here. Remain steady in your legs, remain steady in your focus. Good, and release. We'll move to other side. Just toe heel this left leg back in and right leg back in. And bring your left knee over the ankle, but go wide. And then just start to straighten into right leg now. From this place, you're supported by the chair. Hands are to the legs. Slide this left hand to left knee and sit up as tall as you can. You can look straight forward and see that the chin is aligned with the chest and the shoulders are aligned with the hips. Good. And then look down at that right foot and maybe that ankle is opening and getting a stretch, or maybe the foot is kind of lifted. Either way, engage through the legs, strong belly, strong core. And lift your right arm away from right leg. Feel the stability of this hand to knee. Take another breath in, and then when you're ready, just start to reach the left arm. Gaze over left fingertips. And take a breath here Do that same thing. Feel through the legs. Feel the whole body strong in this warrior shape. Breathe in from the fingertips to the heart. Exhale down the body, down through the floor. One more with your focus. Good. Press through your feet and bring your hands to heart. Keep your legs in warrior position. Open up your elbows. The thumbs are away from the chest and press. Squeeze the palms together and feel your chest right here, the pecs. Getting strong. Good. One more breath like this. Good. Exhale, release. Let that go. Whew. Slide your hands to the hips and release the legs. So just toe heel the feet back to center. And go ahead and stand up. We're going to shake it out here. I don't even think I need to move this today. You can keep your chair right where it is as long as you have space behind you. For the sake of you seeing what I'm doing, I'm turning the chair, but stay right where you are. Just gently bring your hands to the back of this chair, and we'll begin with Tadasana. So looking down at our feet, seeing that they're hip-width distance apart and all 10 toes point forward. With the hands just gently resting, let the elbows, you can step even closer to your chair if you need, to let the elbows draw right under the shoulders and the spine to be as long as possible here. Breathe in from the crown of the head down to the feet. And as you exhale, back up the body. One more like this. Inhale, big breath in from the crown of the head down to the feet. Exhale, up the body, wherever it stops. Good. Now, from here, take a big giant step back with one foot and then the other, and then walk your feet back even further, like a downward facing dog with the chair, the stability of the chair. So once we're here, we just send the hips back a little bit, and then decide, bend your knees and maybe walk your feet back even further. And if the arms are not extended as far as mine, that's okay. See if you can extend through your arms and let your head fall between the arms and just stretch out your back here. Just a supported forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to relax through the legs a bit. Just let the legs support you and the chair support you to get some traction through your spine. Let your hips go back a little further as you reach and feel all the vertebrae and all the ribs, maybe even shoulders across the back body. Another breath here with length. And bend through the knees, roll up nice and slow, nice and easy, and walk yourself forward. Nice and slow, nice and easy. It's a downward dog, standing. You can also do the downward dog that we just did with your hands against a wall. If that works better for you as a tool. You need to stretch your back out during the day. Walk up to a wall, press your hands into it, step back, and reach those hips back, bend the knees as much as possible, and it will feel so good. Let the head hang heavy. Let's do one more, just so we have it imprinted in our mind's eye. Starting from Tadasana pose. Everything's nice and long, from heels all the way up to the crown of head. The elbows and shoulders are relaxed. The gaze is forward, chin is level. Take a big breath in here. And a big breath out. Good. Light weight in the hands. Start to step your feet back, but keep them hip width distance apart. And as you begin to fold forward, keep walking the feet back. Bend your knees as much as you need. And when and if possible, let your head hang between the arms and just stretch out the back here. Take some deep breaths. Feel that your feet and legs are supporting you, and as well as just the hands to the back of the chair. One more breath here. Good. Bend the knees, roll up nice and easy, nice and slow with a rounded back. Walk yourself forward, nice and slow. Awesome. All right, turn yourself 180, or not 180, but just a quarter turn, 90 degrees to the right. So now left hand is on the chair and feet are hip width distance apart. Good, we'll take a wider step here, about shoulder width or even wider if possible. And now turn your left toes towards your left hand. Okay, and then bend into that left knee. So it's a warrior two, the same shape we did seated. Feel the belly strong and the shoulders square with the hips. And reach and stretch your right arm long. You can stay right here or press into that left heel and reach your left arm long. Find a little balance and stability in the left side. Good, one more breath here. Exhale, release the arms. Good. Straighten into that front leg and pivot on the heel. Turn your toes forward. Good. Now take your right hand to your hip and we'll just open up the chest, open up the heart here. Maybe pull the belly in strong and press the hips slightly forward. A little bit different stuff today. Good. And then just slowly come back up. Just a little standing back bend with stability of legs. All right, let's move to other side. So maybe back to here and then 180 degrees, turn yourself to the left. So your right hand is now on the chair. Feet are hip width distance apart and left hand to left hip, step wide with left foot. Wider than shoulders or as wide. Turn your right toes towards your right hand or the chair and then bend into your right knee. Good. It's like a lunge, but the hips are forward and the shoulders are forward. Okay. Feel that. Those are your hips and your legs strong. And then reach this Jedi arm long. You can look over to the right and maybe with the right hand, look over fingertips. Press down through that right heel. The right leg is strong. Just one more breath here. Good. Release the hands and straighten the leg. Turn the toes, pivot on the heel. Good. And for this one, we'll point heel in and then other heel in and toes out. Pretty narrow though. And then just bend into your knees just a little bit. Keep your back nice and straight. Take a big breath in with a long spine and straighten the legs. Good. Inhale the arms wide if you can, like a star. And exhale, hands to heart, bend into the knees. Good, one more. Inhale, open up the arms. You can keep the hand to chair. Exhale, bend into the knees, hand to heart. Good. Straighten your legs, please. And turn your toes forward. Come back to your chair. So go ahead and have a seat. And we'll work into, let's see, the arms just once again, okay? Let's take a little bit deeper of a twist here. So first thing, press down into your right foot and lift your left leg. Interlace your fingers around that shin. Take a big giant breath in with a long spine. Squeeze your knee into your chest. Good. Bring that ankle to the knee or cross the legs completely, wherever you can be. Sit up as tall as you possibly can. And reach and stretch your right arm long. Take a big breath in. Maybe stretch across your chest and collarbone. Get that breath into the lung. Good. And then reach across. Bring that hand to the knee. Sit up nice and tall and open the shoulders. Stay for a breath. You can feel a stretch to the outer left hip here, as well as a twist through your spine. Breathe, one more breath. Maybe it's a deeper twist because you're warmer from the beginning of class. Good, and then untwist, come back to center. Release, nice and easy. Press into your left foot and lift your right leg now. Interlace fingers around shin or the hamstring. Lengthen through the spine. Take a big breath in. Exhale, pull the knee to chest. And send the ankle back to the knee. Sit up nice and tall. Staying square. Open up this left arm and just reach and feel that stretch across the chest, in front of shoulder, maybe collarbone. Fill that lung. Good. And then when you reach out in front of you, take the opposite hand to opposite knee and sit up as tall as you can. Twist. Open up the shoulders. Feel maybe a stretch through the hip and a twist through the spine. And again, the legs can be completely crossed here. Both are good. Good. Feel that your ribs are hugging your organs. And lengthen your spine. Release. Come back to center, nice and easy. Good. Release the leg, release the foot, and give it a little shake. Let the feet pad into the earth, and maybe shake out the hands and the arms and shoulders, and just give it a little all over. Okay. And we'll move into our seated meditation here. So a couple of options. You can stay utilizing the strength of the back and the core by sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your knees, or go ahead and sit back. We've had, a good 40 minutes of using those back muscles. So if they need a break, go ahead and lean into the back of your chair. It's okay. Wherever you decide to be, either upright or you using the support, let your elbows rest towards your ribs. Let your chin become level. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. Let your tongue and your jaw relax. Peeling the tongue away from the roof of the mouth so it's not engaged. And letting all the facial muscles relax here. Around the eyes, the forehead, the temple. And then just tuning into the subtlety of the breath, how it just moves effortlessly, with ease, without judgment, without trying to shape anything or control anything. Just being here in the moment. Ability to be steadfast, to have the discipline to remain quiet and still for just 3 short minutes. These 3 short minutes can be a day changer, it can be a week changer. And stillness is where the healing occurs. We're not tuning out, we're tuning in. To all the subtlety and effortlessness of our autonomy. To be able to move and breathe in a way that we choose. Not taking it for granted, the ability to go within, to create our own Jedi mind. Be the force within. even in these moments of quiet, of calm, there's still a power and a sense of strength that remains. And then just begin to deepen your breath here. Exhaling to the very bottom of the lungs and belly. And inhaling deeper, filling the lungs and belly. And one more like this, all the way out, very bottom. All the air in to the very top of the head. Good, and then just breathe normally and start to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. You can drop your chin down towards your chest. And breathe the eyes open, nice and easy, nice and slow. And sit up nice and tall once again. Bring our hands to heart center to close our practice today. Feel the feet connected to the floor one last time with me. And feel the center of you from top of head all the way down to the sits bones. And may you remain calm and find this center, find your peace throughout your day and throughout your week. And may we be steadfast in our approach to our decisions and our approach to our relationships and our approach to ourselves. Allow the chin to drop in towards the heart space, acknowledging the light that burns within. Acknowledging that we are all connected, and it is in this way that we are one. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful week. Enjoy all the springness that's happening. If you're in Colorado, we're having all sorts of flowers bloom, trees are blossoming. It's a beautiful time to be here and now. So if you're somewhere else where it's been spring for a while, you're so lucky. I have a smiley face from Elsie. Thank you, Elsie. And Mary, good morning, Amber. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I love that saying. Yes, and for making it the best it can be. Thank you, Mary. I agree. We do have that ability to shape our awareness and to shape our reality. So just keep on keeping on. It's that steadfastness that helps us push on. So keep it up, and much love. Sending you all a heartfelt love and peace. Keep it going, and deep breaths. Namaste. Thanks again. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate you connecting with me. And Mary, thank you for the email last week. I appreciate that. I appreciate your sweetness that you're sending out. Take care, everyone. Peace.